Obviously, moving on to Chelsea, 4-1 winners in the first leg against Your Gardens, and then 1-0 last night to make it 5-1 on aggregate. It was never in doubt with Chelsea.
No,
They won all 6 group games leading into the knockout phase as well. They've gone about the business well. Maresca, he's rested players, of course. He's been focusing on the league, hasn't he? But young players have had chances. Young Walsh played last night. Kieran Dewsbury Hall with the goal. He's had a few goals in the tournament as well. So they're going to be going hammer and tongs for the Europa. But again, it's going to go to Palace, that spot, because City are obviously going to get in the Champions League by the looks of things. So there's a lot of stuff going on, isn't there? But yeah, Chelsea, surely now they can win it. But Betis in their first final after beating Fiorentina 4-3 over 2 legs. So what are your thoughts with Chelsea going into the final of the Champions Conference League against Betis?
I think Betis can be but I've got a feeling Chelsea will nick it. But they've got, I think Chelsea, I mean, you look at Conference League, it does seem like the lower one, but it's a trophy at the end of the day, isn't it? And Chelsea's got a huge squad under with the young players and that. So, but yeah, I think Chelsea will nick it, but I think Betis will really give them a good game. And as you've seen, our former boy, Anthony, seems very, he still is a Man United player, isn't he? But he's very, very settled. And I'm glad he's doing well. I've always thought he was a good player in there. But
8 goals.
It's the Premier League.
8 goals and 5 assists in 21 games for Betis.
And all good goals as well, aren't they? Most of them. Do you know what I mean?
The free kick was stunning last night. Absolutely brilliant, mate.
But I've seen a couple of La Liga ones as well, I think. Yeah, he looks very composed.
I find it mad that Betis has never been to a European final over the years, because
you're quite a big club, aren't they? Yeah.
During the 90s, I remember Danielson being there. Didn't really hit the heights, did he, in the end, Danielson? He was touted to do well, but huge for them. And yeah, I've just got Chelsea edging it, I think, over the course.
2-1 Chelsea, I think, something like that. But Betis will give them a game. I think it'll be a good game.
Fiorentina last night, over the 2 legs, to be fair, just they were right bang in that game. It was tight. It was the tightest of the 4 semi-finals across the 2 cups.
Yeah, it was very hard, they had to beat out the Fiorentina. I actually fancy Fiorentina to win it beforehand, but yeah, fair enough, Betis,
Nice to see De Gea finally with the club. I know he's been with them for a while now. After, he was a free agent for so long. Great seeing him. Goossens, who got 2 of the goals for Fiorentina last night. He's played in Italy. He's been at Atalanta, of course.
Yeah.
Into Milan as well. Two-headed goals. They had their chances in the game, but yeah, it's going to be Chelsea, Betis in the final for that one. And yeah, they're playing for Europa League. I'm assuming if Betis don't